Hello, and thank you for playing South. I am Gabe Kotton, the programmer of this game. South was inspired by a registered speech-language pathologist who is looking for an engaging way to work with groups of children with mixed decoding abilities. This game allows teachers to target each student's individual goals and move, or migrate, systematically through each level. Before we begin, it's important that you adjust the settings. For some classes, things like particles or sound effects can be very distracting, or perhaps you don't want cards to be deleted from your decks. The settings will help you adjust your experience to cater to your students better. Now let's take a look at how to play. Before a game starts, you'll be greeted with a character selection screen. On this screen, you can press on any birds you'd like to disable, mix the order of the birds, and name your birds. Once you're satisfied, press play. Now, let's take a look at some of the tools in the game. The current bird is displayed in the top left corner, as well as a button to roll the dice. The dice is only a randomized animation. It has no other functionality. We decided removing its functionality was the best way to provide an open-ended experience. In other words, you never actually need to use the dice. Next, in the top right is the settings, if you need to make some last-second adjustments. Finally, at the bottom of your screen is the deck selection. We made 10 sets of cards organized according to a structured literacy scope and sequence. Select the card deck with your student's skill level and get them to read as many cards as you'd like before moving their bird. You can make a rule that they read 2 words per turn or the number of words on the dice roll. It's up to you. By default, the game will remove cards answered correctly from the deck, and cards answered incorrectly will return to the deck. However, you can easily adjust this to help your students better achieve mastery in the settings. Next, let's get the birds to move. You can click on a bird to move the bird around, and use the scroll wheel to adjust how zoomed in the screen is. The birds will automatically fly to the tile that they have been left on or were last on. So, if I put the bird over here, they will stay on the tile. And if I accidentally lose them on the screen, they will fly back to the tile I last had them on. Once your bird is finished moving, click on End Turn, and the next bird will appear in the top left corner. Some tiles, like this one, have special effects that are activated when the End Turn button is pressed. However, the most important tile is the one at the end. When the whole flock of birds has reached the end, a special animation will play and the end sequence will begin. South is designed with minimal rules to allow you, the teacher or therapist, to play South the way you want to play it. I have embedded functionality into the game to allow you to explore the map. This is your adventure with your students, so have fun with it. Hopefully everything is to your liking. If anything ruffles your feathers, please leave a comment and I will make any necessary revisions. Thank you for playing South.